This 2022 version of Firestarter is just another flop to add to the list of Stephen King adaptations. For those who haven't seen the original 1984 film, the story follows a young couple and their 11-year-old daughter Charlie. Due to some past lab experiments, the three of them carry telekinetic-type powers. Charlie's parents have learned to control theirs, but as she's getting older, she's unable to contain her sudden burst of flames triggered by anger. But that's the least of this family's problems, as a mysterious federal agent is on the hunt to take Charlie away from her parents.
They're gonna run tests on her for the rest of her life. We'll never see her again.
If who catches me?
I'm not sure where to begin with this film, because there's sadly not a whole lot of good. I'll say Zac Efron as Charlie's dad, Andy, is okay. And Ryan Kier Armstrong, who plays Charlie, does a fine job. But everyone else seems uninterested in putting that much effort in a cheesy and dull horror remake. From beginning to end, the film never ignites a big enough flame. The introduction of the family is rushed, which makes it a struggle to care about any of them or even believe in their loving bond. The villains are extremely bland and not villainous enough. The dialogue is corny, and the screenplay lacks excitement and intrigue. The original film isn't necessarily much better, but for its time, you can excuse it as a fun horror. This new version is lacking fun and humor that could have been beneficial had the director, Keith Thomas, and writer Scott Teems gone for a more campier route when retelling this story. Or they could have tried to actually make it scary. Needless to say, Firestarter sparks a very dim light and may only interest die-hard Stephen King fans. Now, if you're in the mood to binge a crime drama, Hulu just released a special 5-episode series called Candy, based on the true story of Candy Montgomery and the woman she murdered, Betty Gore, which happened in DFW in 1980. Candy Montgomery is a housewife and mother who does everything right, but the pressures of conformity and being trapped in a passionless marriage leads her to have an affair with her friend Betty's husband. Eventually, Betty learns of the affair, and the confrontation between the two of them has deadly results. Candy features a career best performance by star Jessica Biel, as she plays an audacious, delicate, and tightly wound woman. But the entire cast, which includes Melanie Lynskey, Pablo Schreiber, and, surprise, Justin Timberlake, do an incredible job. Creators Robin Veith and Nick Anticosta go about telling this story in a unique way. Rather than just explaining how the murder happened, they focus on examining Candy and what led to her actions. It makes for a slow burn drama, but the fascinating character study and the fact that it happened in Wiley, Texas, makes it well worth the watch. Candy is a sweet and sour treat.
What did you do then?